Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sudeep, and today I'm going to deal with the topic 5 mistakes beginners make when starting a sustainability career. Yes friends, it's a very important topic mainly for the students, for the young professionals, the young freshers, for the engineering graduates who literally wants to build up their profile or want to kickstart their career in sustainability or ESG. This is a very important topic because generally I have come across people asking me for kind of advice where to start, what kind of career or profile they should prefer to start with in sustainability journey, friends. So be with me. I'll try to explain in very simple language which mistakes you might be making and how to avoid these mistakes if you want to literally build your profile in sustainability domain, friends. So the very first mistake which I feel is important for the beginners, for the freshers to understand, is not to try learning everything at once. This is a very common mistake which I come across people, seeing people like they try to experiment with all different kind of profiles in sustainability. Friends, sustainability is not a small domain. It's a very vast domain, vast sector. So if you want to have your mastering, or maybe if you want to get expertise in all the profiles, it's not easy. So what you can avoid is not experimenting, not trying to learn everything at once. Rather go one by one. First, try to master one particular profile. Let's say if you are into renewables, try to master into solar or wind rather than trying biodiversity, climate race, circular economy, the different kind of job roles, there are different kind of profiles available, which you should go for it. I won't stop you, but you should go one by one. If you want to kickstart your journey in renewables, go for it. Start with solar or wind or any other renewables, and then master the concepts, context, and then try to, once you have the understanding, once you have the experience in that particular job role, then you can slowly move into other job profiles or roles or profiles in sustainability or ESG, friends. Not trying out all different kind of profiles at a time. So what you should do instead, that's what I said, experiment, trying to have the basic understanding of one particular profile, specialize it gradually, and then sustainability is since highly interconnected. So one by one, you can switch to other profiles. Let's say if you have the job role or understanding in one particular profile, if it is renewable, slowly you can also upskill yourself into circular economy, biodiversity, waste management, energy, other profile also you can think about. So there are ample number of profiles or job roles available in this particular sector, in this particular domain. So you can go one by one, right? Start upskilling yourself one by one. Do not try everything at once, friends. So this is the one mistake which I thought of bringing out for you people. The other one is no clear direction, right? So many freshers apply randomly to sustainability jobs. Like they want to get into sustainability, so they'll start applying here and there, whatever job roles they think suits them. They start applying randomly without having proper skill set. For example, you should have first of all understanding basic concepts cleared, and then a bit of skill set you should have if you want to have this particular job role. Let's say in sustainability, if you want to have the job into waste management, so you should have understanding of waste, not like it is a part of sustainability. So although you're coming or having understanding of renewables, but you go into waste, you will struggle going forward, friends. So what I prefer is you should have a clear direction, clear career direction, which way to proceed, which companies you should go for interview, which kind of job roles suits you, and then you should apply accordingly, friends, rather than randomly applying in different kind of profiles under sustainability, friends. So why direction matters? Because sustainability roles are becoming structured and technical nowadays. So where specific companies or will look for specific competencies, or like for example somebody is competent with the different kind of compliances, understanding on the standards, regulations. So they will prefer those people if they have that kind of job role with them, right? Somebody who wants to have the ESG reporting kind of people who are good in writing or skilled in writing, report writing. So they will, if companies will prefer those kind of people or resources, right? So nowadays, skill is very important. That's what I have even repeated in other videos. Skill set is very important, and you should think about what specific skill set you require for a particular job role, friends. So choosing it is very important. Direction matters. Which direction you want to proceed, go with, which kind of job role suits you basis your concepts, basis your understanding, basis your subject matter expertise, or basis you coming from which particular background you're coming from, right? So that is more important. The direction is very important. You should have a clear cut direction where you want to proceed, which kind of skill set you should build up, and then you can move ahead in the sustainability journey, friends. Mistake number three is ignoring the regulatory knowledge. This is again another problem, friend, because sustainability is all about standards, regulations, compliances. So people should also understand, not only focusing like, the saving the planet is important. Yeah, it's important, but you should not ignore the laws, the regulations, the standards, the compliances. So this is one mistake. So if you literally think about sustainability, if you want to build your profile into climate action or any other job role, right? So you should understand the regulatory compliances, regulatory knowledge, environmental laws and standards, frameworks. These things are also important for you to understand to start building your profile into sustainability. So this is another mistake I feel is important to highlight, that these concepts are very important for you understand if you want to build your profile in sustainability, friends. Mistake number four, no practical projects. So this is very important to understand, friends. Basically, freshers or young professionals or maybe the beginners literally struggle with this particular mistake they do. That is, they do not have hands-on experience on sustainability related projects. So mainly the freshers, they have theoretical understanding and knowledge. Let's say even if they're coming from any environmental or mastering into environmental or energy or any other sustainability related profile, they are having the theoretical concepts cleared, but they do not have the practical exposure. They haven't done any practical projects, and then they struggle because company wants to have the proof of skills and not just interest. So if you apply to a company where as a fresher and you expect to get interviewed and then absorbed within the organization, so you will not be finding easy, because they will be asking you for the practical projects, practical hands-on experience if you have, and there you struggle with answering this particular question during the interview, friends. So the projects having hands-on experience on sustainability projects literally matters, friends, especially for the freshers and the young professionals who wants to build their profile in sustainability, so who wants to get interviewed for the sustainability role, right? So there the interviewer will try to ask you your hands-on experience. They'll prioritize candidates who will have more hands-on practical experience on the different kind of projects under sustainability. Now the point is, if you are just a pass out, a fresher, how you can think of having a practical exposure until unless you join any organization or a consulting firm. So the question is here very important for you to understand, and this is a very common mistake, because they feel like once they will join an organization or a consulting firm, then they will start building their working on the projects, on different sustainability projects, and then they will build their experience. But the point is, the interviewer will in fact ask you if do you have any practical experience or exposure on the sustainability related projects. So this is a common problem or a mistake the beginners do. So what you should do is something I have tried to explain in different video. You can see in like simple sustainability projects you can do at home or college. This is an important video you should go through. I will post the link in the description below, such that you can go through this video to help you to understand that even if you are a beginner or a fresher which you do not have any hands-on experience, but you can do something, work on few projects, and you can add them into your profile or maybe CV or resume, and then you can present the case study in front of the interviewer. where it will help you to excel or stand out compared to other candidates who have applied for the job role as a fresher. So something I have tried to explain. You can go through this video. I'll post this video link in the description. It will be very useful for you, at least not to be blank in front of the interviewer if they ask this particular question, why or whether you have done any projects on sustainability during the interview, friends. The fifth mistake which I have come across people struggling with is they do not pay more attention to their communication skills. They avoid or neglect the communication skill, which is very much important in the sustainability related journey. So if you want to have your upskilling or building your profile in sustainability, you cannot avoid the communication skill. So we should try to have a better communication skill. I should know how to present data clearly to the stakeholders. We should know how to, summarize sustainability, concepts, right? You should know how to technically explain the different concept under sustainability to the concerned stakeholders. So these things are very important. How you can communicate with the relevant stakeholders within the organization, outside the organization, because generally sustainability is now integrated across business functions, right? Like professionals must collaborate across procurement, operations, finance, risk management. So there are different kind of business functions are there where you need to collaborate with. So having a better communication skill will make your life easier and help you grow in this particular profile, friends. So this is one another mistake which I come across people struggling with or avoiding, is not having a proper communication skill, friends. So the final summary, the five big mistakes which I tried to explain in this particular presentation, friends. The first one was trying to learn everything. Second one was no clear direction. Third one was ignoring the regulations. Fourth, no practical projects. And the fifth mistake is weak communication skill. So I tried to explain all these five mistakes which generally I feel is done by the young professionals or the students or the engineering graduates if they want to build their profile in sustainability. So correct these mistakes and then you can stand out instantly compared to other candidates during the interview, or suppose if you want to build your skill set profile under sustainability, friends. So let me know in the comments section, friends, if any of these mistakes you have been doing so far and you want to avoid these mistakes, right? So please let me know in the comment section below, friends. So thanks for watching the video, friends. I hope the content was useful for you. And so if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel. Also, please like and share the video if you found the content useful. Follow me for more updates on green, ESG, and sustainability related career opportunities and guidance. You may also follow me on LinkedIn. I will leave the link in the description below. You can email me with any query, doubts if you have, if you want to understand further on sustainability related career opportunities or guidance, right? So you can email me, you can follow me, you can try to connect with me if you have any query, any doubt. Please to comment if you have any suggestions for me for the next video if you want me to prepare. And thanks for watching the video, friends. See you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and keep learning.